Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I begin to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And for starters, I would like to say I'm feeling so much better. Thank you all for sending your very positive messages, encouragements. It really meant a lot to me, and I'm feeling better today. So let's jump into the stones to see what's going on out here in the cosmos. And with that being said, let's get right into the messages. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from the other world. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I read from a collection of stones, crystals, and bones, and with the incorporation of the elements. And fire represents the other world. It gives me the opportunity to see a glimpse to what's going on the other side. And what I can see here is that your spirit guides or your higher team are in support of you, clapping for you, guiding you on the stream of consciousness that is for your benefit. However, this conscious stream that is in the other world moving down or descending down to this paradigm is highly charged. And the doll that's representing you is face up, letting me know that there is a certain degree of bewilderment, confusion, or chaotic energy that may be overwhelming you as you navigate yourself throughout your day-to-day life, trying to make sense of why you feel what you're feeling, why this energy may be heavy, why this energy may make you do things that is a bit out of the norm. But the reason for this is because the higher energy is brewing up this wave of energy to provide you information, provide you a source of documented evidence surrounding the spirit world. It's as if your grandmother is packing up a bag of goods to hand to you. You don't know what she's putting in that bag. And sometimes, though it is exciting to know you're getting something good, but you wondering what it is may psych you out a bit more. And it can go right or left. It can make you feel bad or it can make you feel good, because what if she gives you something you don't want? That is the energy that I'm picking up on, or what I'm seeing here. Though this energy that your spirit guides or your higher team is putting together for you, it is for your benefit. Though the candy analogy might not be in the best interest of your teeth, however, this information is in the best interest for the consciousness. More like fruits, more like a nutritional source of information that will quench the thirst for those who are hungry for something otherworldly. And the stream of consciousness that you're on is providing you the produce to provide for the people. And it's coming to you in unique ways. The bag of goods, the bag of candy is coming to you or being given to you through your dreams, through your visions, through whatever spiritual gifts that you have collected or developed along your way. Some of you have even been born with a unique set of gifts that most people have not been aware of, but it's still readily available to you because it's showing up here to me. This gift or the visions or whatever this is that you have is so potent. It's highly frequential. It's of a high frequency. So much so it often makes you feel like you're in another world. Understand, I'm reading what's going on in the other world. This is not what it looks like in your day-to-day life. It looks more like this energy that tends to isolate you. Due to this energy being so potent, you may often rest a lot. This is highly energetic. You're doing a lot of work in the other world in collaboration with your higher team, which is on a different energetic frequency than this current paradigm is on. But though you're tapped into this movie, to watch it properly, you need the space and the opportunity where your doors are shut, where your phone isn't going off, to be able to pick out the right produce to be given to you, to fully understand what's happening and why you're being given certain dreams, certain visions, certain downloads. This may be difficult for some of you because I don't know why I'm hearing people pleasing or meeting the demands. Some of you, your demands of the current paradigms tends to shorten your availability to the spirit world. Having the proper space to receive and to download this information requires boundaries or a spiritual formula in place to be able to receive this information. Not answering calls, not engaging with people constantly, all the time, 24/7, so that you can hear the messages. What it appears to me is like, it's as if you're watching a movie. Anytime you start to tap in and to hone in on these energies that you're feeling, an ad appears. It doesn't mean that you're not going to finish watching the movie. However, the commercial break tends to disrupt or interrupt the current flow of the movie. This is exactly what happens whenever you're constantly distracted, constantly derailed by meeting the demands of the very people around you. Commercial after commercial, prolonging the end of the movie from happening. It's going to come. It just may take a little bit longer. So what I'm hearing is that due to the heaviness of this energy, and I'm not saying heavy as if it's problematic, I'm speaking to the frequency of this energy is opening a different doorway for you, allowing you to connect with people in a much different way. So if you have to put people on a schedule, do it. If you have to put people on a certain time where you're going to answer their call, do it. Don't worry about them taking it away. If they love you, they're going to love you regardless. Because what I'm seeing here in the stones is that the messages that are seeking to move through you will advance your current level of consciousness, will elevate it, will allow you to transcend the dimension in a much more magical way. What it calls for you to do is to change your perspective around downloads, information, and receiving the esoteric side of things. This involves the integration of the elements, being out in nature, being close to a body of water, being in the mountains. It's one thing to be out here in space, knowing that your energy transcends or is very elevated. But when you integrate it with the world around you, it somehow advances your frequential knowledge because you're tapping into the frequencies that the elements of this planet have to offer. Yeah, it's like adding people to your group of a science project. and everybody comes with a different level of skill set, a different level of knowledge. The elements work the same way. What you will come to find is that the trees speak, the plants have something to give you, the animals have something to share. And soon enough, you'll feel so otherworldly and so crazy, you'll be reading stones like me. Reading stones because they speak. This is the level that you're headed towards, giving you a sense of home to where you know that your energy belongs on. And the other side of this conscious stream that your spirit guides or your higher energy is moving through you speaks to the transformation that's happening to your clarity, what you're coming to understand about who you are. You're gaining clarity surrounding your identity, who you are, and what you mean to this planet. You know the value of your otherworldly energy, and you've known it for quite some time. And this is creating separation. You may have already been separated from the masses without knowing why you were castrated. But I can see that it's because of your wisdom. Your wisdom is separating you from the masses. And this isn't an egotistical thing. This has to do with your frequency being tapped into the other world. So much so that you're now an encyclopedia for the planet that you live on. A bottomless source of information that they can pull from. You live in two worlds, and you're trying to find your feet to solidify what that means for you. But what you will come to find is the water and the healing, aligning yourself back into the magic, aligning yourself with the thinking that anything is indeed possible. Though the paradigm that you live in tends to castrate and kill the magic, you understand the benefit of believing that anything can exist. You're breaking out of your clothes like the Hulk, knowing that whatever the paradigm or the energetic uphold the paradigm that you live in is on, you're breaking beyond all of that, transcending it in a way so that your spirit can be more elaborative. Your spirit can be more free and more big. There is a vulnerableness in this, because you have to accept all of you to get to this point. And that's what this wisdom is speaking to. The clarity that you're gaining about all of this. And you're giving yourself the support that you need. The type of care that you need is on a spiritual level. You're caring for yourself like a mechanic. Knowing when it's time to get your oil changed, you'll do it. When it's time to get your tires changed, you do it for yourself. Whatever it is that you need, you're now more in tune with the energetic frequency of your body to know what you need. That's wisdom. To not allow yourself to go 3,000 miles without an oil change. You're not doing that. You're not allowing yourself to be used and abused and taken advantage of without creating boundaries. You're not doing that. That is spiritual protection. Wisdom. Wisdom. Coming to terms with your identity on a spiritual level. By God, you've made it. You made it to the side of the stratosphere where you know who you are and what you need to keep going. This is cementing you to be able to ground yourself in stability, spiritual stability. Not just caring for your physical, but your spiritual self as well. Period. Wow, very powerful message, you guys. Thank you all for being here in tonight's Healing Circle and contributing your energy very powerful message. And if you're still here with me tonight, as you know, during this part of my readings, I shift the energy to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all. That was very powerful. I'm hot. And if you're still here with me, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how or if this message is showing up in your world. I was going to pull some cards, but the pile of stones here is very interesting to me. How did the stones fall this way? What I'm seeing here is your stones that represents authenticity, the purest nature of your energy or your innermost frequency. There's two of them. And then your wisdom stone, which is two of them, both are right beside each other, hand in hand. They fell underneath each other. And there's 4 stones here. But this lets me know that there is something that has happened to you. Or is it enlightenment? Coming to terms with the fact that the energy that you have is what is. You're no longer making excuses. Acceptance is what I'm hearing. You've learned that a part of healing for you was accepting yourself fully. And by you doing this, this has advanced or connected you with a deeper level of wisdom that could not have came to you no other way. This is a part of your journey where you don't care what people think. This is about mastering self-love, self-acceptance, and the light that has been guiding you all along has proven itself true, guiding you to the right places, to the right people, more importantly, to the right healing space for yourself, to allow your heart to be free, because your heart is at the center here. You cannot have made it to this point without heart. In order to get here, to be a truth teller, accepting yourself and allowing yourself to be all that is, you have to have heart to do that. You're not going to get here by being a people pleaser, by always accommodating everyone around you. No, this level requires a different level of tenacity, a different level of strength to move beyond the chains that people tend to throw on you to hold you down to the norms and the status quo. But you have risen above like a phoenix from the ashes, regardless of how crazy it has made you feel, regardless how crazy it has made you appear to others, deleting all of that, pushing it to the side, and still you rise. Yeah, this is profound, very impressive. And by you rising above, you're able to see the consciousness, the people that you're around from a bird's eye view. And what I mean by this is that a lot of times when your energy is weighed down by your tribulations and the turbulent energies of battles that you have yet to overcome, it keeps you at a certain energetic frequency. And you're starting to see that as you grow through your spiritual journey, as time continues to move along. You see people stuck in cycles, not being able to get off of the rat race, not able to get off the cycle, because they cannot figure out how to defeat their own demons. But because you've nurtured this part of yourself, the inner part of yourself, the spiritual part of yourself, you have found your life's mission in healing. You have found your life's work through healing. Now you're able to see the very things the people around you go through, knowing what their failures or shortcomings are. What I'm seeing here, give me 1 second. Some people may not take a liking to that you're above, or you think you're above, triggering your energy because of your light and because of your ascension is starting to trigger people. And it's not anything that you're doing or saying per se, even though they try to project. Even though they may try to say, you said it this way, or you're doing things this way, they have a problem with the way you're able to live your life with freedom. But what they're not seeing is the gauntlet that you have gone through to get to this point. But nonetheless, you're still moving beyond that. It's not even bringing you down. You're taking notice of it. But it's not weighing on you heavily as it would have previously because you've ascended. The rocks don't hurt you as much anymore because now the armor is there. You have an armor of wisdom on. You now know that this is what comes with the territory. Until these people, and I'm not sure who or what energy is around you that may be projecting, that may be shooting this energy towards you. But the truth of the matter is that they love the fact that you have an otherworldly energy. They just don't know how to obtain it themselves because the otherworldly stone is in the center. Your energy alone gravitates people towards you. And it's because you love people. You love humanity. You know that this is a part of your life's work as a healer. You're not coming to be ill or intentionally harmful to people. That is counter to the energy that you're carrying. But people must work through their own demons to get to the other side of where you have made it. The side of their sophistication, the side of emotional intelligence. And the beauty in this is what I'm seeing is that the stability of your energy now that you have it, in spite of what people are saying, you're going to get beyond that because you know that it comes with that. But the type of stability that I'm speaking to is now you're at a place where your energy can now build because you've made it to this new level of sophistication. This wisdom must keep coming up. Your insight and awareness is really profound. It's really advanced. And now you're able to build this sophistication to create something very magical for this world, something different from this world, to help people usher in a better version of themselves. This takes a level of intellectual integrity and insight to be able to do what you will be able to do for the community. Yeah, wow. Very powerful message, you guys. I am sweating. Ooh, I need to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me and contributing your very powerful energy. I'm going to take my time to step back from the flame. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. What I will do is take this time to come down and close out tonight's healing circle. And I will see you all at the next